Hey my beautiful Capricorn gang, what's happening, what's crackalackin', and what's poppin', baby? It's your boy After CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with your mid-April 2021 reading. I hope you guys are well, and if so, let me know down in the comments down below. As always, these readings are general, so if they resonate, that's awesome, and if not, it's not your message. And if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, or TikTok, you're more than welcome to. All that information is going to be linked down in the description box down below. With that all being said, my Capricorn gang, let's get on into it, and let's see what we got going on for your second half of April. Messages for Team Capricorn, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-April 2021. What do we got coming through here for Team Capricorn? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-April 2021. All right, my Capricorn gang, let's go ahead and get ourselves one last shuffle, and we'll take a look here and see what we got going on, all right? Hopefully, we got some pretty fantastic stuff. Let's take a look, okay? Capricorn, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Hierophant. So, you can be connecting with a Taurus for some. Your current energy, we got here the Page of Pentacles, person you're dealing with. We have here the Devil, and then the outcome that's present for you is showing up as the Five of Pentacles. So, looking at the energy provided for you guys so far, you might be dealing with a Taurus. You also could be connecting with a Capricorn. Now, the Hierophant to the Page of Pentacles. I think that there is something here that you've learned, because the Hierophant card can be a symbol of a lesson learned. And of course, the Page of Pentacles is taking that information with you and expanding on the knowledge that you already know. Now, taking a look at who you're dealing with here, Capricorn, we got here the Devil. Now, this could be that you're dealing with a fellow Capricorn, but I don't think this is about you dealing with yourself. I do feel like there is somebody in your life right now who is showing up as this Devil energy, somebody who's showing up as toxic, and you're recognizing toxic because you know it when you see it. I mean, I feel like the Hierophant to the Page of Pentacles was you learning the lesson that when there is somebody in your life who is bringing in toxic energies, it's not always worth it to try to save a toxic person, because they're the individual who's choosing to be toxic in the first place. At the end of the day, everybody makes choices, and the energy that they choose to put out will forever be their choice. And I realize that I feel like for a couple of you, or not I feel like for a couple of you, you realize that in your past, you may have tried to save people when they were emitting toxic energies. And I think that you're recognizing with the outcome that's present here, Five of Pentacles, the best thing that you can do for yourself when somebody's bringing or putting you in a very toxic environment is to isolate yourself from that environment, because it's not always worth trying to save people from the energy that they're choosing to project, okay? So I think that that's the lesson that you were taught, the lesson that you learned, and you're carrying this lesson into the second half of April. So let's go ahead and get on into this, Capricorn, and see what we got going on. First things first, what's up with the Devil? Why is the person that Capricorn's dealing with showing up here as the Devil, please? Throughout mid-April 2021. And what do we got? We got here the Three of Cups. Toxicity disguised as happiness. Yeah, I've seen that in a couple situations throughout my life, and I'm sure you have as well. So whoever this is you're connecting with, they try to disguise this toxicity that they carry with them as something that's positive, something that's happiness, something that's amazing, right? But you can really see, you can read between the lines, you can see through the BS is what I'm seeing for you, Capricorn. Let's clarify the Hierophant. Why is Capricorn's overall energy the Hierophant? And we got here the Eight of Wands. Yeah, instead of wanting to fix this, you actually want to transmute it, okay? So I think that another lesson you learned too, Capricorn, is that in order to be able to remove yourself from the toxicity, you have to be willing to transmute the energy. Now, this is not about you changing the person's energy, having them make the choice, right? This is about you saying, in order for me to remove myself from this, I have to transmute, aka I need to remove myself from this environment. So that's the lesson you learned. I can't change somebody else's behavior. All I know is that if their behavior doesn't resonate with me, I gotta be the person who's gotta go, okay? So that's what I'm seeing here. And what's up with the Three of Cups, though? What's up with the toxicity being disguised as happiness or positivity? We have here the Eight of Pentacles. Could be within your workplace. Capricorn, I would be very mindful in the second half of April of certain type of job offers that might be coming towards you. There may be somebody who's trying to get you involved in a job and they try to hype it up that it's the best thing ever, it's the most amazing job, but there may be more to it. It may not be as amazing as you think, so I would be very careful when choosing a new job moving into the second half of your month. It may be an environment that is really not well suited for you, so just be mindful of that if you guys have any job offers coming your way. This doesn't doesn't mean don't take the job offer, but if something does come your way, read into it a lot more before you make a decision, okay? So as far as what I'm seeing for the second half of your month, there's somebody here trying to disguise, you know, happiness. Meanwhile, the truth is that it's toxicity. You're recognizing and seeing it for what it is, and you're deciding to isolate yourself from it because you learned your lesson a long time ago. You know, it's not my duty to fix anybody. It's not my duty to change anybody's energy. What they project is on them. And at the end of the day, the best thing that I could do for myself is remove myself from situations that are harmful to me, okay? So what I'm going to do, Capricorn, is I'm going to go over the person you're dealing with. I'll take a look and see how they feel towards you and what's going on with them throughout mid-April. Then I'll take a look and see how you feel towards them, what's going on with you throughout mid-April. We'll see where energies align, and then we'll see the outcome, okay? Now, in regards to who Capricorn's dealing with, how does this person feel towards Capricorn? And what is going on with this individual, please? Throughout mid-April 2021, how does the person that Capricorn's dealing with feel towards Capricorn? And what is going on with this individual throughout mid-April 2021? First card out, we got here the Three of Swords. So whoever you're connecting with here, could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Next card out, we got the Three of Wands. We have here the Queen of Swords. We have here the Knight of Swords. We got here the Nine of Wands. And then we got here the Justice. Could be a Libra with that Justice energy coming out. So Three of Swords to the Three of Wands. That's pretty interesting, taking a look at this person's feelings, because Three of Swords to the Three of Wands is them believing that they could change pain and they could change heartbreak by being involved with you. In a way, I kind of feel like the deception here is that the person you're dealing with believes that if they find happiness with you, they would be freed from their negativity. They would be freed from their problems. They're kind of numbing their problems by spending their time with you, Capricorn. That's what I think the toxicity is. It's that the person you're connecting with isn't actually doing the work to release whatever it is that they're going through. They're kind of staying around with you or sticking around with you to kind of use you as a way to numb their pain, to numb a hole that's already in their heart. Now, Queen of Swords to the Knight of Swords, you know, I don't really think that this individual has any kind of intention to really have a romantic connection here with you. I feel like it's very, they made a very like quick-witted decision here to have somebody to distract them, you know, because the Queen of Swords is like, I have a plan and I'm going to go through with it. And the Knight of Swords is, I'm going to go ahead and talk to this person as much as possible, aka you, Capricorn, so that I could be distracted. So based on whoever this is you're connecting with, they're using you as a distraction from whatever it is they're dealing with, whatever the Devil card is for them, whether they're dealing with personal problems, struggling with addiction, or whether they're just genuinely in a place where they're lost and they want somebody to make them feel good again or feel found again. Whoever this is you're connecting with is trying to use whatever it is the two of you have as a way to numb what they're experiencing. And as for the rest of the cards that we have here for their feelings, we got Nine of Wands and we got the Justice cards. So they think that by doing this, you're going to bring this person balance. You're going to give them everything they needed to avoid their problems so that their problems no longer hurt them. And what they're getting from you in exchange, Capricorn, is your attention. I think you're going to be seeing through the BS, Cappy. I think you're going to see straight up that this person doesn't really have the intention of caring for you and loving you. You're going to see how they pretty much use you as a distraction. Of course, I got to take a look at how you're going to, figure that out and see that. It might just be an intuitive thing here, but that's what I'm seeing coming up so far about this person's feelings. Based on what's going on with them throughout mid-April 2021, what is going on with the person Capricorn's dealing with throughout mid-April 2021. We got here the Six of Cups, we got the Ten of Wands, and then we got the Ten of Pentacles. So Six of Cups to the Ten of Wands, they're trying to leave their past behind them. They're trying to leave their burdens behind them because remember, they're using whatever connection the two of you have as a distraction. So as they're getting distracted by you, they're feeling like they're not thinking about their past as much. Their burdens aren't there. They're having the time of their life. Ten of Pentacles. Because it's easy for this individual to be distracted. That's the easy way out, you know? When we're dealing with problems in life, whether our problems and struggles are based off of our past or our problems and struggles are in the now, it's always very easy to just, try to distract yourself from it, try not to focus on it, try to bury it as much as possible, but eventually those problems catch up with you, and they're going to catch up with the person you're dealing with no matter what. So even though right now you seem to be a good distraction for them, it doesn't take away the fact that they still have problems and pain that they're currently dealing with, right? Let's take a look on your side of things, okay? How does Capricorn feel towards the person they're dealing with, and what is going on with Capricorn throughout mid-April 2021. How does Capricorn feel towards the person they're dealing with? And what is going on with Capricorn throughout mid-April 2021? So your first card out was the Strength card. Next card out, we got here the King of Pentacles. So yeah, Capricorn, when you figure out that this individual was using you as a distraction, you're going to see things very clearly. I definitely don't see you sticking around for this person. So when it comes towards your feelings, you don't feel like sticking around, okay? You're in a space right now where you want to walk forward and you want to focus on your own personal life. You know, why would you want to be connected with somebody who isn't having a genuine intent to connect with you and to love you and to grow with you when their only intent is to really just be distracted? Of course, it's not really genuine. It's not authentic. So why would you want to continue connecting with this person? Now, not to say you weren't hurt. You definitely were. King of Cups to the Moon card. You know, you developed a connection with this individual. You did care for them. And when you found out about this deception, of course, it wasn't easy. But you did realize, I've been taught a lot of lessons throughout my life, and when somebody introduces a toxic trait or when somebody shows me who they truly are behind the mask, I'm not going to sit here trying to fix them or change them, and I'm not going to sit here and hope for them to change. Because if you started off based on a lie, or if you started off with deception and non-authenticity, why am I going to go ahead and try to see this through? You're recognizing, Capricorn, it's better for me to walk away from this negative situation rather than to try to change it or fix it, because I deserve to be with somebody who starts with honesty, okay? Because there was definitely no honesty here with your person's intentions. So you're disappointed, 5 of Cups, 100%. You are disappointed in this person and the actions that they've taken, but ultimately you're recognizing that your time is definitely suited elsewhere. Your time is better off somewhere else. So you really do see that here. So Capricorns, I'm sorry for those of you that are experiencing this situation too, because at the end of the day, it's all just a massive projection of what the person you're dealing with is going through. Because they're neglecting to work through their pain, they're trying to find something to numb it. And unfortunately, that happened to be you. And even though they started this connection based on a lie, I think to an extent they did enjoy whatever it is that they had with you for this short amount of time, because I don't feel like this was a super long time. I could be mistaken though. I feel like Capricorn, maybe you were dealing with this person for 2 months, 3 months tops, but maybe you were connecting with them for quite a while. With that being said though, they still started this connection with you on the premise of a lie, and when Capricorns find out that somebody's been dishonest, it's almost an instantaneously cut off, you know? Capricorns don't like dishonesty. They like when people are showing who they truly are. So when I pulled the 3 of Cups earlier and I said they were trying to mask their toxicity with positivity, they were masking this connection that they had with you. They were trying to make you feel like it was authentic and real, when at the end of the day, it was just a way for them to pass the time. It was a way for them to avoid their problems. And it really sucks that that's the truth, but that's what's coming up here as far as your person is showing up, you know? So how your feelings are, you're like, no, I'm hurt by this, of course, I'm disappointed by this, but I know that my time is suited elsewhere, and at the end of the day, I realized this lesson a long time ago. When somebody shows you who they really are, don't stick around and try to change them. Don't wait and hope that they'll change. Just accept them for who they are in that moment and walk in the other direction, you know? In regards to what's going on with Capricorn throughout mid-April 2021, what do we got? We got here the High Priestess, making sure you're following and keeping up with your intuition. We got the Page of Pentacles, and then we got the 2 of Swords. So yeah, you're opening your heart, you know, onwards and onwards. That's what you're focused on here, you know? You're focused on moving forward completely and not really paying any more attention to this situation or connection to this person. I mean, with the 2 of Swords, that's you making a very final and very firm choice. And with the High Priestess here, that's what your intuition is screaming at you to do. You know, intuitively, you might have picked up earlier on that this person was a little off in the way that they presented themselves, but now that you have the full story, now that you see that deception was at play, you know, you're fully recognizing it is not worth sticking around in this situation. So your intuition is telling you it is time to move forward. It's time to remove myself out of this toxic situation, because I deserve to be surrounded by somebody who's going to give me unconditional love. In regards to where energies are aligning between Capricorn and this person throughout mid-April 2021, where energies aligning, please. We got here the Knight of Wands, and we got here the Ace of Cups, and then we got here the Tower. Knight of Wands to the Ace of Cups. Capricorn, I mean, where energies are aligning is that you're looking for love. And of course, you're only going to be able to find it once you allow yourself to recognize what type of love you deserve. So Capricorns, actually, that channeling wasn't for you. Sorry, that was for the person you're dealing with. Capricorns, you know what kind of love you deserve. You deserve unconditional. You learned that lesson long ago. As for the person you're dealing with, though, they're going to keep going into connections with people and finding love with them. But truthfully, they need to find love with themselves. They need to learn how to make peace with their past, how to make peace with their pain. Otherwise, they're going to keep on finding people to fill the void within them, and that void is never going to be filled until they fill it themselves. So Capricorn, you learned the lesson a long time ago, you know? Love is something that needs to be genuine, and you learned a long time ago to love yourself. So in regards to where energies are aligning, your person here is going to keep on finding people to fall in love with them, but it's only going to keep on bringing pain, because this individual's karma is that their void is never going to be filled until they learn that they have to be the ones to fill it, okay? As for the overall outcome between Capricorn and the person they're dealing with throughout mid-April 2021, what is the overall outcome, please? What do we got? And we got here the Two of Pentacles, and then we have here the Magician. Absolutely. And also the Four of Cups. So, of course, as we know, Four of Cups, you're missing this, right? You're tuning this person out. You're like, I'm good. I don't want this connection. I'm A-okay. I'm going to be single and do my thing. But Two of Pentacles to the Magician. This is what's interesting, because when it comes to your person, I already spoke about this when we were talking about where energies are aligning. They're going to keep on manifesting the same repetitive cycle over and over and over again until they realize that they are the ones keeping the cycle alive. What cycle are they manifesting repeatedly? They're going to be in a cycle where they find people to fall in love with them, and then they recognize that that person's love is not going to fill their void. Once they realize that they need to fill their own void, that they need to heal their own pain, that is when the cycle will stop. As for you, Capricorn, Two of Pentacles to the Magician, you're recognizing that this cycle, in particular, is not worth you being involved in it. So instead, you're going to be manifesting better situations, and you're going to be making sure that you continue to focus on your natural instinct of, when I see people's true colors, that is how I will judge them. And moving forward, you continue to hope that when you meet people, they show you their true colors from the start. You know, it does suck that this person lied to you and that they weren't honest and that they show their true colors later on. I'm sorry that that happened to you, Capricorn. It's not going to deter you from connecting with people, though. It's not going to deter you from, you know, meeting people and still giving love a shot. But at the end of the day, you know, the moment somebody shows you that they're not who you thought they were, you're not sticking around, okay? You learned that lesson a long time ago. So Capricorn, you know your lesson, you learned your lesson, you did your thing. So with the outcome here, Magician to the Two of Pentacles, you're just going to keep on, you know, doing your thing, getting into alignment with individuals and seeing where things can go. You're going to continue going with the flow. And I think that's a healthy mindset to have. Even though you met a bad apple over here or somebody who didn't really have great intentions, doesn't mean that the next person you meet is going to have horrible intentions as well. So I like that for you. You're continuing to go with the flow, and you're not judging a book on its cover. You're only going to judge people based upon what they show you. And that's very important. So Capricorn, I like that for you, okay? As mentioned previously, for the Capricorns that went through this, guys, I'm sorry, that sucks. I really hate when people have that dishonesty. I know where it's coming from, you know? I know where you're coming from, right? It sucks when people are dishonest and they lie to you about who they are, and then they show you who you are, and then they lie about their intentions, and they show their intentions. It sucks, but at least it's a situation that you knew to escape from rather than to try to fix and work on. At least you broke yourself away from this cycle, whereas your person is not breaking away from their cycle. So that's their karma. They're going to have to learn eventually. As for you, you set yourself free. So Capricorn, best of luck to whatever comes in next for you, because there will always be something next, right? There will always be something after what you already experienced. So I'm wishing you guys nothing but abundance, and I hope you meet the right person next time. I hope you meet the partner that you settle down with, or the friend that you settle down with, you know, and have a really good, enjoyable relationship with. I really wish you all the best, okay? All right, Capricorns, I love you. Enjoy the rest of your April. Take care, guys, and I will catch you all in your next video. Much love, my Capricorn gang, and have yourselves a good one. And also, if you're new here, definitely consider subscribing. I'd appreciate that. Take care, everybody, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.